Brian stared out of the window of the small plane at the endless green northern wilderness below. He was in a small Cessna 460, and he was going to see his dad for the first time up in Canada. After the initial excitement of taking off, because Brian had never flown in a single-engine plane before, and to be sitting in the co-pilot seat with all of the controls right in front of him, all the instruments in his face, as the plane clawed for altitude, jerking and sliding on wind currents as the pilot took off. It had been interesting and very exciting, but in 5 minutes they had leveled off around 6,000 feet and were headed northwest into Canada. The pilot steered silently ahead. The drone of the engine was all he had left to listen to. All Brian had left to do in the plane was to think about why he was here, heading to Canada to see his father. It had all started 3 months ago when his parents had gotten divorced. The divorce left Brian's family broken, with his father living up in Canada while his mother lived in New York. He was going to visit his father for the summer because that's when his father had visitation rights for him. The rest of the year he would stay with his mother. Brian felt his eyes starting to burn as he thought about his parents' divorce. He did not want the pilot to see him crying. Brian looked at the pilot from the corner of his eye to make sure that he hadn't seen him starting to tear up. When Brian looked at the pilot had given him a smile for the first time all day.
Ever flown the co-pilot seat?
First time.
It's not as complicated as it looks. Good plane flies itself. Makes my job easy. Here, put your hand on the controls. Try it. Not so hard. Take her light. Take her light. See, it's simple. Now turn the wheel a little to the right. Now you can turn. Now bring her a little to the left.
It's easy. At least this part.
All flying is easy. Just takes learning, like everything else. Oh, aches and pains.
That's when Brian started to think about the 2.5-hour ride he had with his mother to the airport.
Look, can't we talk this over? Can't we talk this out? Can't you tell me what's bothering you?
Trial type.
I've got something for you for the trip.
Only 10 to 3 weeks every day, I think it was.
It goes on your belt. The man in the store said that you can use it, you know, when you're with your father. Try it on.
Thanks. It's really nice.
Scooch around so I can see. Just like a scout. My little scout.
Again, the co-pilot seat. I don't know, kid. Bad aches. Bad aches. Thought it was something I ate, but...
Oh, hey.
I got you something for your trip. Let me just slide it back here. There you go. You can use it when you're with your father. And I got you this. And this. And just a little something something. You'll always be in need of that. You know, an iPhone, just keep in touch.
He was red. He didn't have any experience.
Oh, I do the... Sure, reach for the controls. Not so hard.